It's just absolutely insane. It's so crazy.
So sour. Welcome to Bangkok, Thailand.
We can't believe we finally made it to Thailand. We've been planning this for 2 years since we started our YouTube channel, and we've not been in Southeast Asia for over 6 years. But we absolutely love Thailand. We absolutely love Bangkok. Everything feels so unique and new and exciting and different here. And if you know us, we love food, and Bangkok is an absolute food heaven. Obviously, Bangkok is gigantic. There's over 11 million people living in the metro area. So in this video, we're only going to show a tiny amount of the city, but it doesn't really matter because no matter where you go, everything's amazing and exciting. We're mostly going to show delicious Thai food. So let's start because I'm super hungry.
One of the reasons why we love Bangkok so much is the abundance of food everywhere you go. You can find it in the malls, you can find it in the streets, in front of convenience stores, and pretty much around any corner you turn in the city. It's absolutely amazing. We're currently staying in the Chatuchak area, and one thing that we suggest you do when you come to Thailand is explore the food in your local area. So that is exactly what we're going to do right now.
So we decided to start at a restaurant that's right around the corner from our apartment. And I think it's called Tum Bak Hang Ti Baan or something. I don't know. I'm probably saying this very wrong. We actually came here once and the food's amazing. It's also super cute. It kind of looks like this little tiki hut with all this cute decoration, and the woman here is really nice that owns it. Therefore, we had to show it in our video. We had to come back. And we're gonna start with probably one of the most famous dishes in Thailand, which is Tat Pao. What is this? Pork and basil and egg and rice. So delicious. We've not had this in this restaurant yet, so I'm excited to see what it's like. I asked for medium spicy, but I'm a bit scared. Last time we asked for less spicy, but sometimes I feel like when you ask for less spicy, then you don't put any spice, and that's also not really what even I want, even though I can't handle spice. So what should I do with the egg yolk?
Break it open. It has this beautiful runny egg, as it should. So crack it. Oh yeah.
It looks amazing.
That's what you want to see. You can often get a duck egg with this as well, but this one is a chicken egg by the looks of it.
How would you even know?
They have like a different color, different size too.
That's delicious. I don't think it's very spicy, at least not for my first bite. But it's so good. I just love the basil and I love the flavors, and there's a little bit spice actually. The egg's perfect. Thai food's just amazing. I'm so happy to be back.
As Anya mentioned before, you can get a bunch of different meats in Tat Pao. You can get chicken. You can also get seafood apparently. Mark Wiens, one of the most famous food YouTubers that exist, actually lives in Thailand, makes a ton of content here, and he has a restaurant dedicated to Tat Pao. You can get all sorts. It's one of my favorite dishes. The spice can definitely vary. I absolutely love spice. Ani doesn't like it as much, so we always get it with a little bit less spice when we have it here, because honestly, if you ate it like a local, you will definitely burn. And Anya told me already that her mouth is starting to burn now.
Yeah, it's starting. I was wrong when I said it's not spicy.
I can see the chilies in here. And besides the pork, it obviously has basil, it has fish sauce, oyster sauce, also made with sugar sometimes as well. And this looks absolutely phenomenal. It's just perfect. I love Thai basil. You definitely have a little bit of a kick, but I've had much spicier. For me, I would kick it up and throw a couple extra Thai chilies in here. But that nice runny egg yolk also is such a nice compliment, and it also hides the spice a little bit. This is pretty much an essential Thai dish when you come to Thailand. You have to try Tat Pao. Another famous and amazing dish that you should probably try if you come to Thailand is som tam, or papaya salad. Now this comes with tomatoes, peanuts, fish sauce, sugar, tamarind juice, lime juice. It's basically everything you want in a salad. It's nice and refreshing and light, but it also packs a punch. It is very spicy. It's actually considered one of the most spicy Thai dishes if you get it made locally in the way that a Thai person would eat it. We were actually at the mall the other day and I saw a group of Thai people eating this, and theirs was stacked with chilies. It was completely red. As you can see, ours is not. Ani asked for a little bit less chili, but still the flavor is where it's at. So this is gonna be amazing. Fresh papaya, little shrimpies. Let's try this. It's got a nice crunch from the papaya and the peanuts. It's got the acidity from the tomatoes and the lime juice, a little bit of fishiness from the shrimp and the fish sauce. It's just perfectly balanced and it is so good. It's also a little bit spicy. But again, I've had spicier. I think Ani can handle it.
So since my mouth is kind of on fire now, we got some drinks because it's actually this little drink stall right next to this restaurant. So you can like buy your food here or order your food here and then order your drinks there. And it's perfect match. And we got Thai tea. And this one looks so good because it has like all this like whipped cream or foam or sometimes they call it cheese on top. That is so good. That is like quite sweet though, but still it's like so yummy because it's like black tea with condensed milk. It just tastes perfect. I'm so happy to be back and have all these flavors, and it's also very affordable. So good.
Definitely a sugar overload. But one thing that's nice when you order drinks in Thailand, much like when you order food, you can order it less sweet instead of less spicy with your food. So if you're not somebody who really likes a sweet drink, just ask and they will make it a little bit less sweet for you. But this place actually seems to specialize more so in coffee. As we mentioned before, we were here earlier a couple weeks ago and I actually ordered myself a honey coffee last time. And this time the special is peach espresso. I can't say that I've ever had peach and coffee together, but let's give it a go. Oh, it tastes exactly like you would imagine. It tastes like espresso, nice dark espresso with sweet peach juice. And it looks like it has these candied peaches on top. I think even Anya would like this, and she is not a coffee drinker.
Maybe you need to mix this though because the bottom looks a bit more clear than the top. Oh, that's so weird. It's kind of like coffee with peach iced tea.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, it's better than normal coffee for me.
The last dish we are going to try is a shrimp and angle gourd dish. Now, we have definitely not had this before. I have no idea what this is going to taste like. This might be a northern thing. I'm not really sure. You have to let us know in the comments if you are Thai. It comes with this massive portion of rice, just like the pad krapao did. Let's see what this is like. It looks like it has a minced egg, maybe? Maybe that has shrimp in it too, and maybe topped with fried garlic, and of course, this gourd. It's so garlicky. The gourd has a little bit of a crunch. I can't really taste shrimp, to be honest. It's a little bit salty, maybe a bit eggy, and you can really taste those garlic chips or crisps on top. That is really good and nothing like what I thought it was going to taste like, but still really, really good.
I really like the sauce. The way it mixes with the rice and then becomes all like juicy and yummy. I don't know. This is delicious. What is gourd? Is that kind of like a zucchini?
It's like a categorization of specific vegetables. Like there's multiple different types of gourds.
Yeah, this is delicious. I'm not sure if we have the shrimp version. I guess this is what happens when there's menus with pictures and you just point. But doesn't matter because this is really, really yummy.
Yeah, the photo had actual like large shrimps inside, so maybe we got a different version, but either way, this is really good.
Yeah, and I love zucchini, and this is similar, so this is my jam. And this restaurant is actually more of a northern Thai restaurant. They actually have a bunch of dishes that are like really specific to northern Thailand. We just wanted to try some regular ones, but if you're in Bangkok and you're not gonna make it to the north, you can come here. We're actually gonna make it to the north though for Songkran. So we're gonna try some real northern Thai food then, and I'm really excited because we've never been there.
One thing that you definitely have to do if you come to Bangkok or anywhere in Thailand is go to a local Buddhist temple. I think 93% of the population here is actually Buddhist, so you can find temples everywhere, also known as Wats. Now, the two most popular in Bangkok definitely would be Wat Arun or Wat Pho. You can find the reclining Buddha in Wat Pho, I think it is. And most people go there. We've actually been there ourselves already, so we want to show you a different temple. We came to Wat Lat Prao, which is actually kind of in the area we are staying, and this place is absolutely gorgeous. The architecture is stunning. It has all these golds and reds, these beautiful Buddha statues all over. Honestly, This is one of the prettiest temples I've actually ever seen in Bangkok. And of course, there are no crowds here. So as much as I do recommend going to Wat Pho and Wat Arun on your first visit in Bangkok, you honestly can't go wrong with any temples here because they are beautiful.
The temples that are more touristy, they usually cost money. This one is actually free, which is super nice. And this place is so big. It has so many different buildings. It's not just one single little temple. And then you have like this one building here with like these huge golden Buddha statues. They look really, really cool. We went into one of the temples and it's basically a huge room filled with Buddha statues. I think there's like hundreds in here. It's like we have this temple all to ourselves. We found our own little private temple. It's so, so awesome. And there's this gigantic one right here and there's one that's laying on the side, just like in the famous temple, just smaller. Some of them are like huge and they're glittering and so intricate. It's so beautiful. I love it. It's so crazy to me that you can be in a city like Bangkok where there's condos and 7-Elevens over there and everything, and then you just suddenly have these beautiful traditional temples and buildings and all that right there, and it's like so peaceful and nice, and it's so amazing.
I can literally see a 7-Eleven right here and a big condo over here. So it's very strange that you have these beautiful temples just smack dab in the middle of the city, but it also just brings this like serenity. You can just find a place like this that's so peaceful.
Yeah, I find that anyway. If you're in Bangkok, you might be at the busy street and then you go down a little alley and suddenly you feel like you're somewhere completely different in like a small town in Thailand or something. I love it.
Yeah. It is absolutely roasting outside today, so we decided to come back here to our Bangkok apartment and take a little bit of a break. You may think that being food and travel YouTubers that we spend the majority of our time outside exploring and stuffing our faces. But in reality, we probably spend about 90% of our time indoors, either watching Netflix or working our online jobs remotely. And that is exactly why our online privacy is extremely important to us.
That's why we want to thank NordVPN for sponsoring this video and always keeping us safe no matter where we use the internet. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. It is like a secret tunnel for your online data. It hides your internet activity, which is super handy for us when using public Wi-Fi in hotels or cafes. A VPN essentially encrypts your data and keeps prying eyes out, ensuring that your personal information, your location and online activities remain private. With NordVPN, we can also tap into our favorite Netflix shows from the US, UK and Germany, which would normally be restricted based on our location. For example, one of our favorite shows, The Walking Dead, is not available on Netflix here in Thailand, but with NordVPN we can watch it anywhere we are. NordVPN also protects our devices from potential threats like malware and password attacks, and it even blocks annoying ads. This means not only can we enjoy our usual entertainment, but our work sessions are safer and more productive without interruptions. Traveling should be about freedom and enjoyment, not worrying about digital threats. Use our link nordvpn.com/whereareve to get 74% off and 4 months free. Plus, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So make sure to click the link in our description box to get this amazing deal. Now let's get back to exploring Bangkok.
You cannot come to Bangkok or Thailand in general without going to some sort of market, whether it's a weekend market, a night market, any sort of market. They're all amazing. We came to Chatuchak Market, which is not only one of the biggest markets in Thailand, but one of the biggest markets in the entire world. They actually have over 15,000 stalls here selling all sorts of different items, including clothing, souvenirs, artwork, plants, and of course food, which, let's be honest, is the real reason we are here. So let's take a moment and explore this place.
And don't make the mistake that we did, because we actually came here during the week to check the market out. Because on Google it says that it's basically open every day except Monday and Tuesday, but that's not true. It was completely dead, nothing was going on. And now it's hustling and bustling, it's insane. So only come here on the weekend, because it is a weekend market. And they have these little hallways with hundreds of stalls. There's so many different things. You can really get everything here. It's insane. It's like a huge labyrinth.
You can get all sorts of food at this market. You can get Western food, you can get local food, there's drinks, there's fruit, there's pretty much everything that you could possibly want. But we decided on some little baby octopus as our first item, or is it octopi? Look at these things, they're so cute. It looks like they're covered in this spicy seafood sauce that you often find here in Thailand. And it looks like the bottom is just cabbage. So let's try one of these little babies. Yep, it's that spicy sauce. As you expect from an octopus or a squid, it's a little bit chewy, but not in a bad way. It's also not nearly as seafoody as it smells. Like when we walked past that stand, I was like, I don't know about this, but it's actually pretty good. The sauce on top is a little bit spicy, but it's not too spicy, at least for me anyway. But yeah, I'm glad that we tried this.
It's so chewy, it's like crunchy. It's quite yummy though.
Do you think it's too spicy?
It's kind of spicy, yeah. I need to be careful. But this is kind of like the crunchiest octopus I've ever had, I feel like. But it's not bad. It's not like rubbery necessarily. No. It's crunchy, but it's not rubbery.
I feel like all octopus and squid has a little bit of a chew, but it's really not bad at all. It's like you can easily bite through it.
I do think they like kind of rip you off a little bit, because basically the bottom layer is completely just cabbage and then they put the octopus on top, so it's not like a full bowl of octopus.
Yeah,
that's what you kind of think.
Yeah, this was 100 baht, which is like what, $3 US, something like that. So it's definitely not the cheapest thing here, but it's still worth a try.
It's really yummy, and the sauce is quite nice. Yeah, it reminds me of a Thai salsa verde or something.
Totally.
So we're sitting down to take a break because it's super hot. It's like 36 degrees. So we're sitting on the ground like weirdos.
There's a lot of people sitting on the ground.
It's fine. And we got some skewers. There are all these different stands here with different meat skewers. You can smell the grilled meat in the air. So we got 4 different ones. We got little Thai sausages. We got chicken, pork, and chicken butt.
Chicken ass.
Chicken ass?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try this one first because I love these little Thai sausages. So at least I used to in the past. Let's see if I still love them.
They look so plump.
Wow. This sauce is so delicious. It's not spicy. It's really sweet, kind of sweet and sour. And yeah, I love these sausages. They're just so nice and cute and meaty.
And cheap.
Yeah, and cheap. It's almost 25. I think you can get them cheaper elsewhere though. But yeah, really, really yummy.
The chicken skewer is the cheapest skewer they have. It's only 15 baht, which is less than 50 cents, which is really good. And I feel like that's a pretty standard price. You even see stands like this around where we live, outside of a tourist area, and it's the same price, so pretty good. So let's try this chicken. It's got this sweet, sticky sauce that looks a little bit spicy, but Ani didn't complain, so.
It's not.
So juicy. I love Thailand so much. Just like I said, super juicy, nice char grilled taste. I also got a longan juice to wash it down. I think this was like 80 baht, so second most pricey thing we bought here at the market, but it looks really refreshing.
It's so big though.
Yeah, this is a big portion, and it is nice and cold and iced. Perfect.
So I'm gonna try the chicken bat. Or, like, I don't know, do they really call it chicken ass here?
Yeah, chicken butt, chicken ass, same thing.
It's the bottom. of the chicken. I'm sure it's very juicy, a juicy bottom. Let's see.
Fatty bottom. Watch out, because it might have a little bone in there.
Oh. It is very juicy, really fatty, but I do think there's a bone there. It's really, really good. Don't be scared, because I guess it sounds weird, but I mean, we eat the whole chicken anyway, so
Yeah.
might as well eat every part.
You might as well eat its ass.
Exactly.
Let's try this chicken booty. I bit it from the side where the bone doesn't go through, and it is so juicy, so fatty. Again, nice char grilled taste and that sweet sticky sauce. Really, really good. I'm not sure that I would put this whole thing in my mouth and chew it because I would be a little bit afraid of choking. But let's try this final pork skewer. This one looks absolutely delicious too. So soft. Really fatty pork, super juicy. It's just delicious. Every single one of these skewers is so good.
I'm so excited to be back in a place with food stalls and food markets that just doesn't exist in Europe. Bangkok is an absolute food paradise. And if you love food markets as much as we do, then you should definitely subscribe, because we're going to go to some other markets in the future, because we're going to film a lot more videos. We're actually going to be in Thailand for 3 months, which I'm so excited about. We're going to be in Bangkok for 2 months, and then we're going to go somewhere else. So there's going to be loads and loads and loads of videos. So make sure to subscribe. Don't miss it.
Just around the corner from Chatuchak Market is a beautiful fresh market called Tor Kor Fresh Market. And it's not the first, second, or third, but they do claim that they are the 4th largest and best fresh market in the world. It looks like they have all sorts of fresh produce, including fruits and vegetables. It also looks like they have seafood and maybe meat. We haven't really explored much of it yet. We actually got inspired to come here because another channel, Bingo and Binu, came here, and they make great videos all around Thailand, and I saw their video and we just had to come here and experience it for ourselves. It looks amazing, so let's go check it out.
The fruit here looks so amazing. Everything looks so fresh and like out of a catalog, basically. Like everything looks so delicious, and they have jackfruit and durian. Even the durian looks amazing. I'm like so tempted, but we're probably gonna try that in a different video. Who knows when, at some point. But yeah, it's so amazing. And they also have other stuff. There's like little sweets here, and there was like little filled pies earlier. They have fruit juices. They have everything. This is crazy.
And it smells incredible in here.
They even have a section with normal food, with like chicken skewers and roti and a bunch of other things, meats. And there's a little food court where you can sit down. So yeah, I love this place. We decided to sit down and take a little break. It's so hot, I'm dying. We got a juice. This one's beetroot and passion fruit, because they had a bunch of varieties that were like mixed with vegetables and fruit. I'm curious to see what this is like. That is so good. I don't know if I taste beetroot much. That's so good. It's better than just passion fruit on its own. So good when it's so hot. So I'm dying.
You can pretty much get any fruit imaginable here. Southeast Asia is basically the home of some of the best fruit in the world. That is one of the things I am most excited for anytime we come back here. And this market definitely does not disappoint. But let's try this beet and passion fruit juice.
It's so good.
Oh my God. Whoa. That is so sour, so tart. Just like you said, you don't taste the earthiness of the beetroot, but you definitely taste that strong, super sour passion fruit. This is really, really delicious. And they had a massive selection of juices to choose from. It was really hard to pick which one we wanted. But that is not the only thing we got here. We also got ourselves 2 massive trays of jackfruit. Jackfruit is one of our favorite fruits in the world, mine especially. If you've never had it, if you're from the West, it kind of has the profile of juicy fruit bubble gum that you find in North America. That is where they got the flavor for that gum. And for these 2 plates, it was 100 baht. You could get 1 plate for 80, but we decided to get 2 because it's one of our favorite fruits. And this smells incredible. This is the perfect texture for jackfruit. This is what you want. Yeah, this is amazing. It has a nice fibrous texture, but it also kind of has a sweetness to it that's almost like, as I said, a bubblegum kind of flavor. It's unlike any fruit that I've ever had in the West. But if you do come to Southeast Asia, definitely try jackfruit. Although you can't go wrong with any of these fresh fruits here in this market.
It's so juicy. I think in the West, a lot of people have never had this flavor because usually people use it as an alternative for meat in savory dishes there, which tastes completely different. This is just like so juicy, so fruity, kind of like almost a bit reminds me of pineapple with bubble gum. Basically, if you've never had this, you just have to come to Thailand and eat this. Because you can't die without having had real jackfruit. I just want to say I'm so happy to be back here in Southeast Asia and especially in Bangkok. There's so many things to do everywhere you look. There's a million things to explore. This city is just absolutely insane. It's so crazy. So we decided to come back to our neighborhood for some dessert. We actually wanted to go to some traditional Thai sweet shop, but it was closed. But as we said, there's so many different food stands and shops around here, so we didn't have to look far to find other desserts. There was this little stand making these crepe-like things, and they're filled with coconut. There's like an orange variety as well. This smells so delicious. Like, I don't know, like sweet, like pancake bread. I don't know.
Pancake bread.
That is so good. It's kind of weird because it's mostly just the dough and then you have some like shredded coconut in there. I thought there would be like a sauce in there or something, but it's not. But this bread tastes so sweet and delicious.
Yeah, this definitely looks a little bit plain. It looks like it could use some sauce, but let's see how it is on its own. Just like you expect from an Asian dessert, this is not very sweet. You get a little bit of sweetness from the crepe or pancake and a hint of sweetness from that coconut as well. But overall, it's a very simple dessert. I definitely think some sort of like condensed milk sauce on top would be really good. But our next dessert, I think, is going to make up for that anyway. So the second thing we got for dessert is a banana roti. Now, when I think of rotis, I think of India or Malaysia, but it's also a very popular dessert here in Thailand and also in Vietnam. You can get a bunch of different types, but we went with the banana in Ovaltine. And this is topped not only with sugar, but also condensed milk as well. So I suspect this is gonna be quite sweet. What's nice about this is the woman cut it up into tiny little bite-sized pieces for us, so it should be easy to manage. I think I got myself a banana, some Ovaltine on top, a little bit of everything. Maybe it's just because I am from North America, where we eat very sweet sugar desserts. This is definitely more for me. You get like a nice chewiness from that roti, sweetness from the Ovaltine and the condensed milk, and just that freshness from the banana as well. This is a really good dessert. I thought that the dry Ovaltine on top would be weird and too powdery, like maybe we'd cough it up when we ate. Not at all. It's actually kind of solidified and almost turned into a chocolate sauce. Yeah, this is really, really good.
I think this is a lot more crispy than some other rotis we've had in the past. And I was actually really surprised that the banana was put on top afterwards and stuff. I thought the banana would be like
folded
mushed
in?
up and folded in. Yeah. But still looks delicious. This is so nice, but still quite different than any other roti I've ever had.
Yeah.
It's like crispy and you have that kind of fried taste. And then with the banana and the sauce, the condensed milk sauce, it's really, really yummy, but completely different than I thought. This is almost like more like banana with a cracker on the side.
Banana cracker.
It's still yummy. It's really good.
We have now made ourselves a Franken dessert. We've got the banana, the Ovaltine, the pancake, everything together in one bite. Let's try it. That is the way to do it. That is so good.
This is the end of the video. We had such an amazing time in Bangkok today. We're so excited to be here, and as you know, we're in Thailand for 3 months, so there's going to be so many more videos because we have so many adventures planned, so stay tuned.
But if you did like this video, please give it a like, write us a comment, and by far the most important thing is to hit that subscribe button. But that is it for this one, so we'll see you all in the next one.
Bye.